Good morning. We have a wonderful day today. We have a refeed day. I like recording my refeed days for you guys because it's fun for me and I know you like to see it. For some odd reason, people love seeing people eat. I also like to watch people eat on YouTube as well. So I get it, but everybody might not get it. But we got a refeed day, man. I'm feeling good, ready. Today I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a very long time, and this is strategic. Okay, I'm going to load 800 carbs inside of my body. Today we woke up at 179.9. I got a little less sleep today. You will notice the leaner you get, the lower you drop that body fat, your sleep might get altered just a bit. That just comes with the game. So you got to try to prioritize your sleep as best you can. But today or last night, I got less sleep, and only by about an hour, maybe 45 minutes. On average, I'm sleeping for about 6 hours. Got my CLA, got my L-carnitine. I'm gonna have my fat burner. I was talking to a guy in the gym yesterday. He is a pro, an IFBB pro, but he said he doesn't really believe in majority of the supplements that are marketed out there. He believes in creatine, protein powders, obviously, pre-workouts if you need that extra boost. But as far as all the other products, supplements, he doesn't believe in, because he knows a lot of the guys who do the marketing and they hardly use them too. So that's something to think about. And I'm also going to think about it as well. A lot of these supplements that we do take is mental. We see people taking them. We've been taking them for years. And without doing the actual research, do you really know what you're putting in your body? Oh, glutamine is another one of those things. You should definitely be using glutamine. So I do glutamine, gut health, recovery. So today for the carb load, I'm going to do a little less water. So on average, I'm doing 1.5 gallons. I think I'm just going to drop it just a little bit, maybe a gallon, maybe a gallon and a quarter. I'm not 100% sure, but again, I am strategically trying to carb load to see how my body is going to function, how my body is going to look when it comes to the actual show day. So today is Wednesday, carb load 800 carbs. Wake up tomorrow, might ride that wave and sit tight and go back to my low carb, regular schedule programming, or load more carbs. So we're actually going to see today on how many carbs my body can take in one day. So the last carb load you saw, the last refeed, was 2 days of 400 carbs. So I did 400 on Wednesday, 400 on Thursday. Pretty legit. I'm okay with it. I'm leaner now. It's been a week. Now I want to see what loading up 800 carbs all in one day does to the body in the morning. So today, 179.9. You're seeing it on the screen right now because I did some posing before I did the fasted cardio, obviously, because I posed before I started recording. Now I'm about to go do fasted cardio. So that's what we're looking like. Can't wait to eat. Energy extremely low yesterday. I was fighting. Around this time, guys, it gets tough. You know, we're approaching 4 weeks out. We've been dieting for 20 plus weeks. Energy is low. The motivation is getting even lower. I'm just trying to stay inspired, guys. And, you know, I have a goal to reach. Therefore, I want to accomplish that goal. So my ultimate goal is to get that IFBB Pro card in July. This show that I'm going to do in 4 weeks is going to be my qualifier to go to the USAs and get that pro card. So we got to grind it out, you know, and we got to not make excuses. We don't have any guns to our head making us do this. If you take on a contest prep, 9 times out of 10, you're doing it because you want to do it. You got to remember that. No one's forcing you to contest prep. No one's forcing you to be a bodybuilder. You know what I mean? So you got to keep that in the back of your mind too. So that's just something that keeps me moving as well. It's like, come on, bro. You want this. Go get it. The one thing about me, man, I'm not a quitter. I started this prep, I'm gonna finish this prep. And I started this prep to get my IFBB Pro card. And that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, y'all, so full day of eating coming your way. If you aren't subscribed already, I need you to subscribe to the channel. Support your boy, X Factor. Use that code, save you some money, 20%. Oh, these are the supplements I believe in. Yeah. We'll get you some of that. All right, fasted cardio. Let's get it. All right, y'all, it is time for me to eat. Cardio done, 45 minutes. Abs done. I do 100 abs, just abdominal exercises. I normally use the Bosu ball because that's what I have out there. But I do nice few twists. I do some standard crunches, really getting that arch. I love a good arch when I'm contracting. Right here, squeeze. Love a good arch. Just explaining the abs, man. But I have a ton of videos explaining that. If you follow me on Instagram, which you probably should by now, I do a lot of ab instructional videos up there. Maybe not a lot, but a good amount, man. Really teaching y'all how to get defined abs. I know that's one of the main things we all chase is abdominal muscles. 8-pack, 6-pack, 4-packs. I really only have a 4-pack, if you notice, but it's all genetics, man. But anyways, enough of that. It is time to eat. I'm going to grab some cereal. I have been waiting to eat this cereal for a while. I actually bought it over the weekend, ready for a refeed. So good Rice Krispies. Get that in. I'm gonna do about 2 servings, and I'm still gonna use my protein powder. If you've seen one of my other full day of eatings, I use protein powder as the milk. So that's a good way to get more protein in and a good way to stay away from dairy. I don't eat dairy on prep, or not a lot at least. I did eat some dairy during the prep early stages, but not anymore. I'm just going to do 1 scoop of protein, so giving me 20 grams of protein. For this refeed, we are going to drop the protein just a bit, drop in the water just a bit, and really jumping those carbs up. 800 carbs. I have not put 800 carbs in my body all at once in a very long time. And being this lean, you guys, I am 6%. I'm actually sub 6%. I should be by now. About 2 weeks ago, I was 6.1. So definitely should be sub 6% now. I will get a body fat test probably in 2 days on Friday. I'm gonna go get a bod pod test. So I'll fluctuate between bod pod testing and in-body scan testing, just to get, you know, a different look. I say a different look, but a different viewpoint on what my body fat actually is. My scale sucks. My scale says I'm 18% body fat. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what's wrong. Another small issue, my scale is dying. I need some AAA batteries. I'll probably go to the store and grab some. But for right now, if it is dead, I'm going to steal some batteries from the remote. Let me try to be fast. Yeah, I'm struggling big time. All right, we got it open. All right, we want 80 grams of cereal. Okay, so we got 82. We want 80. We want to be as precise as we can be. So I've actually never had this cereal before. This will be a first time trying it out. If you guys had it, comment down below. Let me know if it's good or not, but I'll also let you know. I'm actually going to switch bowls to make it a little more appeasing to the eye. So this is what we got right here, guys. Let me show you what it is. All right, you guys, so I have been slacking with reading my Bible. So it's pretty legit that I woke up early today because now I can eat and I also can read, cut the phone off, step away for a bit, read my Bible, get some chapters in, enjoy this lovely cereal. Let me get a taste test. Yeah, just like Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops. Not really Fruit Loops, definitely Fruity Pebbles. All right, you guys, just dropped the kids off. I'm actually in the line right now, trying to get them to speed up. I got to get to work. I got some accountability to do this morning. Every Wednesday morning, the unit likes to do accountability just to make sure they know where everybody's at. It is what it is. It's a little over excessive, but hey, whatever the commander wants, that's what the commander wants. I have my food right here. So right there, you're looking at 2 English muffins. I threw them in the oven for a few minutes. They were decently crispy. Now they're probably all soggied out by the egg whites. So I have 1 cup of egg whites, liquid egg whites right there. So I normally do 1 cup of egg whites and I do 2 whole eggs, so no whole eggs today. We're keeping it like that. And I'm gonna eat that on my way to work. Sun is sunning today. What is this noise? I just hate when I have extra stuff in my car from the kids making noise in my back seat. All they did was get in the car this morning. Today is going to be the quickest drive to work. I already know it. I want to eat at the red lights, but it's not going to happen because I'm probably going to get all green today. On a normal day, I'm getting every red light, but when I want it to be red, it's not going to be red. So I'm going to try to just get this down as best as I can. If I have to finish at work, I'll finish at work. I'll show you guys my 6-pack bag that I have underneath here. So that has my other meals in there for the day. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yesterday I posted on Instagram that I was eating my fish and asparagus inside of the car. It is what it is. We've gotten to that point where we gotta get our meals in wherever. And for the most part, I actually don't like heating up my fish in the office because I don't want the office smelling and then everybody looking at me like, oh, there goes Captain Thompson with his fish again. You know, I don't want to be that guy. I used to be that guy back in 2018, 2019 when I was in Texas. Not that guy anymore. So I eat my fish in the car. But anyways, let me catch you guys at the next meal. Not sure when that will be as of right now because again, I am on my way to work and I have lives to save, okay? Air Force. the best for us. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, you guys, I'm in the car right now. I want to have my meal. I want to focus on myself, man. Sometimes I want to get away. So I'm eating in the car only for that reason. This is actually meal number 3. So the first meal was the cereal and the protein. You saw that. Second meal was the egg whites and the English McMuffins. Then I had a snack in between the last meal and this meal that I'm about to eat, which was a cookie, a protein cookie. It was pretty good too. It's obviously, you know, a health cookie, a protein cookie. So it's obviously not going to be crumble cookie good, but it was pretty legit. And then now we have meal number 2. We'll call it 3, or we'll call it whatever. It actually don't matter what it's called. It's a meal. Okay, we're getting the meal in. This right here, y'all know I love my Okinawa sweet potatoes. Those are the purple sweet potatoes. Love them because they are naturally sweet. I don't put anything on them. I just cook them as is. The only issue with them is I can't get the cooking consistency like I can get my sweet potatoes, my regular sweet potatoes. Normally with the regular sweet potato, 400 in the oven, about an hour, you know, 60 minutes, maybe 75 minutes, depending on the size of the sweet potato, and it comes out super soft, super ready to go, man. These right here, some pieces will be extremely great, like this piece right here. Not sure if you can see how well you can see that, but this is like cake style. And then some pieces will be a little harder and maybe a little drier. I can't figure it out, right? I haven't even Googled it. I haven't asked anybody. I just been doing it myself because I don't eat them enough to care. Maybe I will do a little bit of research on how to make them soft, cake style, mushy. This is what it is. This is 8 ounces. Super good no matter what. Getting that in. And then I have 3.5 ounces of boneless skinless chicken breast cut up. So, you know, the protein is lower today, so I'm not really too concerned. Plus I ran out of chicken at the house, or cooked chicken, and I didn't feel like prepping that this morning. So maybe we'll prep some chicken later on. I had to hit the grocery store later to get some fun food, some fun carb load food. So make sure you subscribe right now, like this video. We're going to the grocery store later, get some delicious items for our carb load. Everything I have at work only really gets me to about 300, maybe 400 carbs, and we need 800 today. We need to carb up. All right, we're doing 800 carbs. So I just realized that that is a ton of carbs. That's eating all day. I need to pick it up because right now it is 11 o'clock in the morning, almost afternoon, and I'm behind on carbs, so I need to catch up. But yeah, I'm just chilling out, nothing special, but I'm about to just think to myself, relax, maybe close my eyes for a minute, because carbs will weigh you down. You know, I didn't have energy yesterday. My energy was extremely low. I was drained, and I was on extremely low carb yesterday, about 100 grams of carbs, and I was like, oh man. Drunk coffee at like 5 and after in the evening so I can go train my client, and I picked my energy up eventually, but man, I was drained. And these carbs aren't even really giving me energy right now. They're also weighing me down a little bit, so I need to find me some energy. I had 1 cup of coffee so far. I probably won't do another cup, don't need it, but I'm just saying, man, the energy is not there yet. Maybe when we start eating more fun sugary foods, energy will be up. We gotta train today, so definitely gotta pick it up. But anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next meal because I'm about to cut the camera off, eat, chill, and just enjoy the sweet potatoes. So I'll catch you guys at the next one. Whew. All right, you guys, back in the car. So somebody in the office heated up some Popeyes. Smelled way too good, so I had to get out of there. But I have fish on the menu, therefore I'm not going to be heating that up in the office and clearing the place out. They heat up Popeyes, I heat up tilapia. Not a good look for your boy. But same thing as before, just now we got fish. So this right here, 8 ounces of sweet potato. I'm gonna get this in, and we're gonna keep pressing on. All right, you guys, first stop secured. We have the pre-workout muffins. So instead of getting the large muffins that I normally always go with, I went ahead and got the 12 count minis simply because they have nutrition facts on here, which are pretty accurate and I can track a little better. The main goal when I'm trying to refeed is to understand how many carbohydrates I'm actually taking in and to be as accurate as I can. And then also to monitor the fats and also the protein. So there is a lot of strategy behind it. You can jump in there all willy-nilly if you want to, but in order to receive the best results, you probably want to be tracking a little more accurately and a little more precise just to make sure that you are hitting your numbers and to know what to do next time. All right, it's all about next time. It's all about the future. So anyways, let's go ahead and dive into some of these muffins, man. I've been thinking about these muffins all day. I went blueberry last time in one of my last 4-day eatings. If you have seen it, if you haven't, you need to go check out my other videos. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. But chocolate, yeah, chocolate chip or just chocolate muffins in general are always legit. I love blueberries. I think blueberry is actually my favorite, right? And so here we go. Got your nice mini. We'll probably eat half of these, so 6 of these right now. Soft, moist. Yeah, this is gonna be a good pre-workout. So by the time I get to the gym, change clothes, these muffins should be decently digested. So my energy was low all day, and once I grabbed these, immediately the energy went up. You don't realize how much you like food until you can't really eat what you want to eat. Because I always say I'm not a foodie, which I don't think I am. But man, do I dream about a nice juicy burger. That's about it. All right, you guys, we got 2 more. When you get the smaller ones, they're easy to eat as well. Less messy. All right, you guys, last muffin, and then we need to get to the gym. Cheers. All right, you guys, that was 6 of them. So I'm gonna save the other 6 for probably post-workout, but we're gonna see how we feel, and I'll let you know, obviously. All right, y'all, so I got my energy. It's coming back as I thought it would once I get my pre-workout in. So here's the pre-workout right here. And then when I C4, what I did was use the Gatorade. So I put Gatorade in there. Gatorade has a lot of carbs, a lot of good sodium for the pump, right? So using that, mix it in with the pre-workout. It's bringing me back to life. I already kicked it off with these chest flies here, cable flies. And I'm pretty much just warming up. So I'm supersetting that like this with some rear delt single arm pulls. So just like that. All right, y'all, workout complete. I'm in a terrible location. I got the sun is beaming right on me, as you can see. But hey, we got a real good workout. Vascularity was there. Everything was on point, you know. I wanted to pose in the gym, but they actually were running a class inside of the, you know, the exercise room where they have the mirrors and everything like that. So we'll just pose at home. I'll show you guys what I'm looking like. And now also take a look at what I'm looking like. That's one of the major benefits of recording yourself, because you can visually see what you would look like, or what you do look like, if I'm making sense. Also, when you record in the gym, you can check your form. So there's other reasons to re-record yourself other than just to show off. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up these 6 muffins. All right, y'all, so I just realized that I did a whole bunch of talking and the microphone died on me. So you probably didn't hear anything I said, but just know I finished up those muffins and now I'm headed to the grocery store to get some more goodies. So I'll catch y'all in a bit. especially bodybuilding.
Are you a bodybuilder? Or you
Got my men's
physique anymore?
Got my man's hooking up the cucumbers. She said, "What do I do now? I'm everything, baby. Bodybuilding, classic physique, men's physique, whatever you wanted to be, baby. A swimmer, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm doing men's physique still. Surprise, surprise. I guess we'll see on show day. Still men's physiques. I bring them legs up. All right, y'all. Had to run to the store, get that sushi. Needed this. So I got California rolls right here. And I got some nigiri sushi right here. So your tuna and your shrimp. I normally go California roll. Yes, it's imitation crab, but it is okay. You can just go to the local grocery store, man, grab you some sushi. I don't get too crazy. You know, I'm making some corn dogs too. Ooh, certified, baby.
Certified, I ain't going to the ER. Watch your fingers.
Watch them fingers, man. There you go. There you go. Come on, we're trying to teach this young boy something. Come on, son. Get us right. Get them cucumbers in, y'all. Natural diuretic. Let this sushi out. Let me show y'all what it's looking like. Got the soy sauce. No chopsticks, baby. We don't need chopsticks. And we're using paper plates, too.
Look at that. That's so perfect.
It's a masterpiece, son. It's a masterpiece. Yes, sir. Y'all saw the physique. We looking real good after about 500-600 carbs. So I did have to go to the store and grab some digestive pills, though. Let me show y'all. When you're eating a whole bunch of carbs, you got to make sure they're digesting well. So I had to grab some of that. I never really took in a bunch of carbs like this, so this is all new. I'm actually going to lay it out a different way. I will be back. There it is, y'all. Whoo! It's looking too crazy. Look at that. I don't want nobody out there to be jealous. All that sushi.
From the grocery store.
From the grocery store, baby. That's all you need, baby. All right, y'all. I'm about to take down this sushi. And then we're probably going to go for a walk as a family. I got to walk these carbs off, y'all. We're going as a family, son.
Chat, what?
Now he said chat. He ain't got no chat, no live streams going on.
No, my live stream.
He ain't got no live stream.
These people are my...
Boy got a fake live stream. No, he ain't faking.
No,
Boy, Caparoni. What they call you on the chat? Caparoni?
No, they call me King.
King Chaparoni, because his lips be chapped. What's that called? What you got?
Don't get out my face.
Hey. I'm at like almost 700. Almost 700 carbs. All right, y'all. So me and the wife, we went for a walk, about 20 minutes, almost a mile, just to keep the body moving. She's doing her cardio, but she's on like a active rest day today. You know, we're trying to give her 2 rest days a week. She's making a lot of progress. I'm trying to teach the young boy about, he's like, why you eating so much food when I thought you didn't want to eat a lot of food because you want to make sure you got the 6-pack and all that stuff. So I'm trying to teach him something. So basically what I was trying to tell him about is the carb cycling. So he had a very good question. So carb cycling is how I bring my fat down. That's how I reduce my fat. It's an efficient, effective way of dropping your body fat. I am right now at about 5-point-something% body fat. I didn't start carb cycling until I got under 10% body fat. And now we're here. You throw those in the trash. So basically I go 3 days low carb, which for me is about 160 to 175 grams of carbs, maybe 200, but I hardly ever touch 200 right now at this stage. We are almost 4 weeks out. And then on that 4th day, I like to do a high carb day. Normally I do 400, which is what I have been doing in the past. Today, 800. And I know I'm explaining to you again because I've already talked to you guys this morning. We're doing 800. So right now we're at about 688. I'm eating cream of wheat tonight. So I haven't ate oatmeal or eaten oatmeal in a very long time. Maybe about 3 or 4 weeks. I haven't been really messing with the oatmeal too much. Just got tired of it. Right now I'm on the cream of wheat, and I also have some cream of rice in there. This is easy because I have packets, right? This is right here is the maple brown sugar packets. So I'm gonna get 3 of these, just like this. So now I have 3 packets right here. Same concept as oatmeal and your cream of rice. Only difference is I don't really have a measurement of how much water I want to do. So I'm kind of just winging it. But the beauty of it is you can heat it up as long as you want. Let me just throw it right here. And I'm going to put it on right now 2 minutes just to see what it does. And then what we're going to do is we're going to top off our cream of wheat with some frozen blueberries. Got to get our fruit in. I don't think you guys saw me eat fruit today. I was planning on eating a banana, but I just never did because those muffins were just way too good. And then we're also going to do dark chocolate. So,
Disgusting chocolate. And
then we're also going to do our digestive enzyme. So once that gets done, I'm gonna check back with you guys and show you what everything looks like. Okay, so this actually isn't that bad. Looks like I put just about enough water. Not sure if you guys can see it right now. Actually, I'll bring you guys closer. All right, you guys get front row seats. So this right here is our cream of wheat. Nice, look at that, nice consistency. You want it to move just a little bit. You don't want it too stiff. That's the issue. So this is actually legit. I actually did this perfect. Wow. Now we're going to grab our scale and we're going to grab 1 cup, which is 140 grams of blueberries. 140, 39, 141. We will take it. That is the blueberries. And then we're going to do our dark chocolate right here. We're going to do 4 squares, which is about 50 grams of carbs. So here are the squares just like this. And we're just going to easily just throw it on there. They're going to melt when I stir everything up. So that right there is what we're looking at. And that is how we're going to finish off the night. I'm going to stir it all up and then I'm going to give you guys a taste test. Man, you gotta love recording. You gotta love it. So I actually just recorded a full clip, full tutorial of me trying the blueberries for the first time. And I never hit record. Didn't even realize that the light wasn't on, but it's cool. So I was thinking that the blueberries are gonna be extremely crunchy and hard based on being frozen, but they're actually not. They actually softened up like immediately. It's actually pretty legit. So they actually softened up to the point where it's as if I bought them fresh. So pretty legit. Got the chocolate in there melted nice and good. And that's what we got. So this is a huge bowl of cream of wheat, but it's legit. But anyways, what I was saying in my last clip was the fact that I appreciate you guys for watching these videos. I noticed that the full day of eatings was getting a lot of traction. So I was like, you know what? Let me just continue to give you guys the full day of eating so you can see exactly what I'm putting in my body. You can see exactly how this carb cycling works. I just like showing you guys exactly what I'm eating because it seems like it's benefiting you guys a lot. And you guys can actually learn something when it's not just about what I can eat and what I can't eat. It's actually about being strategic with everything that you do eat. So what you want to do is just make sure, again, as always, I say it all the time, track your macronutrients, track your calories. Make sure that you know exactly how much food you can be eating. When you realize how much food you can eat, you can strategically plan your days and eat almost whatever you want. You still want to be very nutritious with everything because you want a nice chiseled up physique. So you have to eat nutritiously, but you can have fun. As you saw today, it was loaded with fun. Had some sushi, had some muffins, and you saw the physique updates looking amazing, right? Because I've been following a structured plan since day one. I have not quit. Since day one, I've been disciplined. It's all about discipline. You guys can do it too. I'm no one special. And just like that, we have finished up 800 carbs today. First time eating 800 carbs strategically, 194 protein, and only 116 grams of fat. We did absolutely amazing. And you guys just subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. Show me some love, show me some support. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Stick around to the end because I'm going to show you the update tomorrow morning. I'm going to show you how much weight we gained because today we woke up at 179.9. And I'm going to show you what the physique looks like. All right. Catch y'all later.